Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Tuesday. So let's start with German 30. So without wasting your time, what do we see here? Everyone, I think everyone can see that we see a very nice recovery. You can see this is a very nice recovery. So what happened actually? The indices was just selling off. Every index that you know of, everything was just selling off. So I just used a 4 hour time frame here, guys. Today I'm on a very noisy space, so if maybe you hear some background noises, is fine as long as you can hear my voice. So what do we see? We see that this area is respected, and when we look our left, on our left, we see this area also. There is an area where the market is respected. So it means we have to draw that. We have to mark that as our new support, you see. So let's use a very this slide. Let's use this. You can see. Yeah. I hope, I hope you can see this, guys. Yeah. So the market just reached this area without notifying anyone. The market just shot up. You see, I saw the market late already. I saw the market, maybe it was around this level, but I just entered few positions, and I was in a very nice profit because this, I think it was just, yeah, it was yesterday late at the time before the market closes. Then I just opened a few positions. Then today early in the morning, yeah, I was happy. I was happy. So what is happening? Is the market recovering or something? Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like that because if you check, let's check this. Let's check these candlesticks. You will see that these candlesticks, they were aggressive. These candlesticks, they were just aggressive. You can see that, yeah, they are on. It's 4 hour time frame, but look how fat they are. They are not different from these ones at the time the market was just selling off. So now the market is trying to recover. So if you are in the positions around this area, it's fine. It's fine just to hold. Maybe the market will reach these levels. It's fine. So let's go to the analysis and see what we can expect from this area. So what we can expect here, guys, it's amazing because actually the market is recovering. You see this move, the bearish momentum, we're still going to see the same momentum going up. But don't forget that the market sometimes will create the waves. You will see the higher highs and the higher lows. When you see those, don't just get scared and say maybe the market is now selling. Sorry, now the market is selling off or something. It means the market has to breathe before it pushes up. You should know about that. As long as now, because the market just showed us that now I have a support area now, it means we can buy nicely going forward. You see. So if maybe there is an area of resistance, it might be the last one that we had is around this area, maybe even this area, but those I can't just say they are very strong. Yeah, I think this one is strong, but this one I can't say is strong. So it means for our take profit actually it should be around these levels, between this one and this one, because when the market reaches this area, you might see some kind of a sell-off before the market is going to shoot up. You see, remember it's towards December, so everything towards December, guys, the market will just give us some crazy moves. But the overall next year, next year, January or February, when you look back, this time, you will see that if you bought and did hold, maybe you were going to be in a very nice profit. These areas next year, they will be like very, very low. I don't think we will even reach this area. So the market will be like far. So when you see this area, it will be an area where you should remember and say, oh, this was that area. But just imagine if maybe you bought and just leave everything, just run, even if maybe it doesn't run until next year. But this has to, you have to have that bigger picture. when you do your analysis, so that you can understand, okay, next year I know the market will be high. It means it's a good time, or it's a good thing when we see drawdowns like this. We can have some nice buys and hold, because the market is going to run away from these levels, you see. And when we do the analysis, we will be saying, you see, when if you can get the market around here, you can just hold, but mostly you just buy here. When you make some profit here, you're already out, which is fine, but just imagine if you can just hold until next year. So that, I think, is something that we should also think about. Don't just call yourself a day trader only. You are an investor. We are taking part in this investment part. It means you can also change gears, and just sometimes you can have few trades, which you can just call swing trades. Have a small account, use a very small lot size, and just place this positions where you can just hold weeks or even months, you see. So here the bigger picture is the market is still pushing up. I don't see the market turning, even if maybe we can see some small sell-off. I don't think the market is going to break this area. So what I'm waiting for is, maybe we can just wait for a small pushback, or what I'm going to do, even if I don't wait for a smaller pushback, I think the market is going to have some nice push going up. I think this area, you can just compare this area as this area. You see, we had this sell-off here. Then when the market pushes up, you can see the market was just going up and down, but the bigger picture is the market was just recovering, you see. Just because the market won't just push straight up, so that everyone, because the market won't just make it easy for us, guys. Won't just make it easy for us. So I think maybe you understand, guys. So let's go straight to, I think it's US30. Everything's just going back to normal now. So it means on US30 there's this area, but I can't say this is 4 hour time frame, guys. I can't say the market respected this area. No, I can't say that, because this is a 4 hour time frame. So it means we have an area that we should look at. And unfortunately, when the market recovers, I did not see that. I missed some, but I entered later, but still I made something. So we are very close to that level again. You can see here, the level is here where the market used to respect. So we will see. You can still have your buys, maybe the market, until the market reaches this area, because I think the market is going to break this area and go further. But don't just jump on the market. Just wait for a small sell-off, something like this. Then you can just buy. But around this area, you should be careful, because the market can still push lower. We are still under that bearish momentum. So this move is not different from this one, because you can see this is a sell-off, this is a push, sell-off, then this is a push, sell-off, this is a push. So it means we might find the similar moves like that, you see. So you should be careful when you do your thing. But what do we see from here? On my side, I think the market is bullish at the moment, even though when we go further, we see that we have a barrier, which is our resistance. It means we have to be careful whenever we buy, so that we should not forget about this area, because we might see some sell-off again before maybe the market open. Then after, we might see the market pushing up again, something like that, you see. So I hope maybe you understand that. Let's go on. I think it's FRANCE40. It's France. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So on FRANCE40, everything is still nice here, but this support is no longer there. Support is no longer there, which means that's why I say, you see, when the market is on bearish momentum, the market will just create some crazy moves. So that's why it's not going to be easy to draw your things. So at the moment, I think the market is going to push up, maybe try to respect this area, try to consolidate before maybe we see a breakout. So what can you do at the moment? There is not much that you can do. If you missed the opportunities around these levels, it means you can wait for some sort of uh, rejections before you can buy. But remember, we have a resistance here. This is similar to US30, guys, and maybe German 30, because they are all positively correlated. So you'll think maybe I just repeat the same thing because the structure is so much similar. So I don't think maybe there's much that I can say that maybe you won't understand. Remember, when you do your all buying, when you buy, because it seems like the market is really going to push up, just remember that we still have this resistance. And since we did not break this resistance, it means the market might be still respecting this area, but we don't know that. It means we have to be careful, you see. So we have to be careful about this area when you if you you buy, but because this area is still there, it's not broken, maybe the market is going to respect that and just continue with the bearish momentum, or maybe the market is going to break that. So it's up to you to watch the market until it reaches this area, or if maybe you bought, you can make sure that you get out before you reach that area, or you can just lock your profit so that when the market tries to do its thing, then you will be much safer. Plus, remember, tomorrow, we still have Fed interest rate decisions. It's not like that just because the market is recovering, it's like everything is back on normal. No, don't think like that. The market is still going to react to that. You see, so we are on NASDAQ 100, similar to FRANCE40. So let me remove this because this was sort of support which was broken. So you can see the market just created its thing. So this is not supposed to be here. So let's see if maybe I can try to get something. Will I get something? Nope. Nope. I think I'll be forcing, so I don't have to force these things. I don't have to force this. Oh, guys, I don't have to force this. So for now, at the moment, we just have to focus on what we see at the moment. We see that the market just respected this area. And when we look back, and when we look back, we see that when even if I throw something here, I don't think it will make sense. So because the area that I was looking at, it was this one. So and that was broken also. So it means I'm not going to focus on that. So it means I have another structure, but the one which is very important at the moment or even before, it was this one. It was this one because it shows that the market was just respecting. The market was just respecting this area for some time now. So it means, and since we did not break that, it means we still focusing on that also. So this is supposed to happen, guys. We might see some small rejections going up, something like that. Maybe here it's where we're going to say, okay, we reached the resistance. So it's either we're going to push lower or maybe the market is going to break and go higher. So it means we just have to wait for the market to give us those structures. But here we know that the market might just give us some small sell-off, then we know we're going to push up. Small sell-off, we know we're going to push up. And remember, tomorrow as it's interest rate decisions, it's possible that the market can just push higher or maybe the market can just bounce back again. It's possible. So we have to be careful. We have to, I think the best way is to do the analysis as much as we can, and maybe wait for the news to be like released, then we can follow the structure that we see. Don't just jump on the market. You will end up losing, you see. So Let's go to the next one, which is I think it's US oil or gold. Okay, it's gold. You can see now everything is just positive here, guys. Why? Because it seems like dollar it's like losing some steam. You can see here USD Canada, look, it's 0.49%. It means dollar is like really going down. USD CHF is negative 0.32. So it means actually dollar is getting weaker. Then that's why we see the market pushing up. So here we are back on gold. What's happening on gold? We saw gold really selling off a few days ago. The same time when the indices were going down lower, then we saw something like a support here. You see. Then after, I think maybe we had some pending order. I don't know if it's yesterday or days before that. But the rejections were crazy. The rejections were crazy. You can see these candlesticks here, but which is normal. You can see these candlesticks here, which is normal with gold. But if you don't know, you might say, oh, this thing maybe it's watching my stop loss, stuff like that. No, it's how it operates. So at the moment, it shows that this is a support where we can rely on. And what do we see? We see that every time when the market reaches this area, just bounced back, you see. So it means now with this support, the market can now push higher as dollar is getting weaker. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know what Jerome Powell is going to talk about when they announce the statement about those decisions. But if they're in favor of gold, sorry, in favor of a dollar, we might see the market going lower again. But if not, we will see the market pushing higher and higher, which is something that we want to see. So if you want to trade gold today, it means just wait for a small sell-off. You can even go and use a small time frame and see if maybe you'll find a nice structure going up like that. Or maybe if you don't see that, it might be possible that because here you can see it's just a horizontal support, it might be possible that the market can start to consolidate like this before pushing up. It's possible. You should know about that, you see. So let's go and check the other one. It's US oil. It's US oil, guys. So let's see what we can get here. uh US oil. Hey, we're doing so many things, guys. We're doing so many things. Don't get surprised when the video are taking so long. So here we are. You see, it's US oil. You saw yesterday we drawn this resistance here, and we said, you see, we don't have something that we can rely on, but we see that this makes sense, which means the market might start to respect this area, which means let me see. Okay, the market is starting to respect this area, so which makes it a very nice resistant. So it's possible that the market is trying to create something like this. Already it's like that. The market is creating something like that. You see that going lower. So it means around this area you can sell, around this resistance zone you can sell. You see. So, and it seems like we are very close to that. So what do? You can just wait. If maybe you wait for a few candlesticks here, then maybe you can say now is time to sell. I will do that. I will give my people some signals if I see something nice. So yesterday we just relaxed. We did not take any signal since the market was just crazy. So we trade when the market is moving normally, so that we can, when we lose, we don't lose crazy, and even when we make money, we just make normal cash. You see, so that's the advantage of trading during the normal hours on or when the market is moving normally, not the market when it's crazy selling off, or when maybe it's crazy buying, because sometimes you might be on the other side of the market. It doesn't mean when the market is buying it means maybe you are on the buy side. Sometimes you might be on the wrong one, on the wrong side, and the market can just punch you in the face. It's possible the market is always punching us in the face, but make sure when the market is punching you in the face, make sure that you still have something for tomorrow to bounce back. There's nothing that I love about bouncing back, guys, because losing is there in Forex, and but if you can manage your account nicely so that tomorrow is still another day, tomorrow you can still able to trade, it's easy to recover whatever that you lost. It doesn't matter how long you take, but what I know is it's easy for you to do what? To recover. And most likely we recover within few days. You see, that's what I like. It means we will lose some few trades and you recover. Lose, recover, and make sure you recover more so that you can have some extra. You see. So now we are on your Euro USD. Uh, let me take this call. I think it's a business call. Okay, so now we are on Euro USD. So what do we see here? You still remember, I thought maybe the market was going to reach this area, but guess what? The market did not reach there, and now the market is bouncing back. And it means now euro is gaining some momentum. Why? Because the dollar is no longer that strong. But since the market is now pushing up, did you see the indices? And I mean, I'm talking about NASDAQ, US30s. They're all pushing up now because now dollar is no longer stronger. Do you see that? So it means you have an indicator. You can just watch. You can have maybe Euro USD, and if you trade NASDAQ 100, the other ones, when you see it going lower, you just know that okay, dollar is now getting stronger. It means when you go on your NASDAQs, you will find them following the same move in there. Not like 100%, but you will see that they are really correlating. So what do we see? We see that okay, the market is still under bearish, but even if it's trying to push higher, we still have some like counter trend line here, and we still have the other one here. You see. So what I see is we see that the market can still reach this area and bounce back, reach this area and bounce back, unless the market try to break this area and have maybe a breakout here, we can say, yeah, you know what, now we're free to buy. Now we're free to buy. But here, if you buy, you can just buy just for the market. When it recovers a little bit, you can just take your profit very quicker. But it's not safe. It's not really safe because the market is still under the bearish momentum. You can see that the market did not break this area. It means if you buy, you're buying, but you are not like the market can just bounce back quicker without any warning. So, which is not a good thing. So, thank you guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you want to be in the group, it's now $35. It's a one-time fee. You just pay once, you get all these nice signals and stuff. And plus an indicator, guys, a system indicator that you're going to get. You get like a system indicator that is going to give you the signals for you. You don't have to wait for me. So you can have signals for NASDAQ, US30, gold, everything, currency pairs, but only on MetaTrader 4. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bye.